We are on the biggest boat now that Pursuit offers, the 445 offshore fishing machine. What is going on, guys? Ryan from Livin here, and welcome back to another boat walkthrough here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show 2022. Now, this boat walkthrough is gonna be nothing like I've ever done before. Mostly have I just done center consoles and that kind of stuff. This thing is a offshore fishing machine. And you can tell just by the looks of it, it is big, it is mean, and it means business. So right now we are standing in the cabin in here because it is a little bit cooler here than it is outside. But as we always do with all of our boat walkthroughs, we are going to start in the bow of the boat. So we are going to walk up the starboard side of the boat here and we'll talk about the bow. So first things first, huge sunshade connected to the T-top like that. And then we have some carbon fiber poles here holding them on, attaching to the railing. You can see them going all the way around. Beautiful sunshade. And for this sunshade, we have some nice lounge chairs. Guys, do you see how massive these lounge chairs are? I mean, you could tell these things are massive up here. You could fit easily a party of people, honestly, up here on these lounge chairs. You do not have to worry about having enough room for any of your friends. This boat, you can have as many friends as you want coming out to enjoy these sandbar days, to shoot across to the Bahamas, whatever you want to do with this offshore beast. So we can take a look. In addition, here in the very front, we have some more seating. So we can take a seat right over here. And if you are tall enough, which I am not because I'm only 5'10" here, you'd be able to put your feet up here if you wanted to. There, I can kind of reach. And you can see everything that's going on. And you have two JL audio speakers can be blasting you right there. So we could take a look in this cabin right here. I'm assuming this is going to be our anchor. Yeah, there it is. So we got the windlass anchor right up there. That right there is a remote to control the windlass anchor, and there's our plow anchor tucked away nicely, and we'll close up that hatch. So very conveniently, we have some raw water and freshwater washdown right over here. In addition, we have a cigarette plug and some USB plugs right over here. Now, they also thought about the cup holders, of course, because everybody's gonna be partying up here in the lounge area. So you got your cup holder over here. So I want to show you guys this really cool idea that Pursuit came up here to adjust their seats. So you can see the lounge chair is in that position, the other one's flat. So you can see right here, you can easily raise and drop it down all the way, or you can have it stay up. Okay, I definitely was shown how to actually put that seat back up, but I think I might have forgot how to do it. Sorry, Pursuit. We got a bunch of people on board now. This boat was empty when I first started, but we will continue on. Look at the lounge seat. So you see this little square that's cut out right over here. We can actually lift this up, and you can look on into the master bedroom right there. So they can pop open this hatch, get a little bit of air in there. Anything you want to do with it, hidden away in a little pouch. So you can see we have a big old windshield, of course. I mean, look at the size of these windshield wipers on this boat. Absolutely massive. But in this kind of boat, that's something you do actually need, because when you are running offshore and that kind of stuff, you're going to be going through some rough seas probably. So that's definitely going to be necessary. So here's the little catwalk, and we'll be working our way inside to show you guys the interior of this boat. Okay, so as we continue going on through this boat, I want you guys to keep in mind this boat is kind of like a sport fish boat, like one of those big offshore sport fishing boats, but shrunk down a little bit. They still include a lot of the fishing, but the luxury too. So as we go through, just keep that in mind. So we are gonna start up here underneath the bow, I guess. This is not something I'm really familiar with, out of territory, but we have a big old master suite over here with that little window that I pointed out over there. We have tons of drawers and everything like that. We can open up tons of storage. Absolute beautiful finishing here. And of course, we have a flat screen TV with a sound bar right there. I believe this, yep, this bed just lifts on up. I mean, look at the size of this storage in here. Woo, unbelievable. But with a boat this size, I guess you expect a lot of storage. We have some more storage under here, and there's probably some more storage I'm still missing. But like I said, there's just so much of it here. So we can close this door right here and access in the master. We can open up here, and you can see there's another door, but we can push that out of our way because we have two access doors to the bathroom. So we have the bathroom right here from the master, The AC just kicked on. We got the toilet, we got the sink, a nice, beautiful stand-inside shower. I mean, I know I would love to take a shower in here. And now we will pop out the other door. So we're gonna exit here. And the master is right over here to the left, just to give you some bearings. Over here on the starboard side of the boat, you can come on over here and we can take a look. We got some extra storage in there. We got another TV over here. We got a comfortable looking seat. We'll give it a try. And then this over to my left is super cool. We have a full-size bed right here. You can see this goes way back over here. Guys, this is bigger than the bed I currently sleep on. And this is on a boat. I mean, this is awesome. There's not too much storage inside this extra bedroom. We have some storage right in here. It looks like we can open up just like that, but not too much in the second bedroom. And of course there is some storage inside the shower area. Now I'm not too sure what's under here, so this could be a little bit of a surprise. Looks like access to a bilge pump. That's pretty cool, and some other stuff. There's other stuff under there too. Now something super cool we're gonna look at, where you're gonna open up the staircase right here. Just like so. Okay, so we are about to enter the access, mechanical access plus extra storage, and we got a table. So there's a table that can go in the back of the boat, which we'll show you later. That can come right in here. So you have extra storage, access to all of our electronic stuff in here. I think it's wet. Oh, yep, it's wet. Oh, we just got our sock wet. Okay, so there's access to a lot of stuff in here, you could see, but also just tons of storage room. So we are going to hop our way out of here, just like so, and then close this on up. Okay, so now we are over in the main area, in the helm area over here. You guys can see we have the captain's chair. It's got equipped with a little step up, so that way we can step on top and get even higher to see. You can see this is our visibility when we're on the step up. You can see plenty. You can see the gentleman outside. And then this is actually going to fold up and clip in just like so, and it's not going anywhere. So we have a nice, really good quality captain's chair over here. Beautiful helm, lots of gauges, big garment just like you expect, big windshield and everything like that. And something super cool about this seat is you can come over here on the buttons, you can press, you can go up, you can go down, you can go forward, and you can also go backwards. Okay, so that is our helm seat over here, the captain's chair. And in addition to that, we actually have a little window over here as well that can slide open, so you can go say hi to people as you're driving by, or do whatever you want to do. Then we have the passenger seat over here, which of course, why not? You have your own Garmin screen, so that way you can see how fast you're going, where we're going, all that kind of stuff. But this seat also goes up and down. Of course it does, because why not? And we take a look over here, if you pull this right here, we can move that seat so it can be a rear facing seat or a forward facing seat. Just like that. We look on over in here. We have a little access panel, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you can see we have a whole lounge area over here, a nice L-shaped, very, very comfortable seats. We have a really special, really beautiful table, honestly, here that can be folded over just like so. And then you can use this countertop surface over here, this surface as well with cup holders, or you can convert it basically into just like a dining room table. So that is a very sweet part of this Pursuit boat. So right behind me here, we have a TV that's actually going to retract into the ceiling. So we're going to go over here, flip this switch, and then just like so, this TV is going to retract in. And while that TV is retracting in, we will take a look at what we got going on over here. We have a beautiful stovetop along with a sink. We have fridge, freezer, microwave, tons of drawers for storage. I'll show you, it looks pretty cool here. Look at that, that's a pretty cool looking drawer right there. Over here, we have access to our electrical panel and all that kind of stuff. You can close this on up. So this table right here will actually go all the way down level with the other seats, and then you'll be able to put a cushion on top of here, and then you can lay out, use it as an extra bed if you want to. And then you guys might have noticed these beautiful shades that just retract up and down. Show you on here. You pull it and it just goes up just like so. That way, keep yourself out of the sun, because just like today, that sun is wanting to blare through these windows. Now in the floor here, I believe we have some extra storage. Yep, just like that, we got some extra storage. Actually, it looks like it also is an access hole to some mechanical stuff as well. So here actually looks like we have a wine bottle holder. That's very interesting. Now let's see what else, other surprises we have. Trash can in there. Very nice. Here's also the spec sheet, so if you'd like to pause the video, there's all the specs of this boat. Behind me here, you guys might be able to notice we have the window is open right now, but that can change. So we can simply come on over here, grab our hatches that are on a hydraulic system here, close this, nice beefy latches, very secure, and it also has a very nice gasket seal on it to make sure that no water splashes up and gets through here. So once we take that, we can close our door just like so, and then this entire area is now enclosed. So we'll open this on up and we are going to take a look at the back of the boat now. So starting right here next to the door, we have a little hatch underneath the step, which we can open on up right there, and look how deep that goes. So this right here is going to be for a 5-gallon bucket. You can put it right over there. You won't have to worry about it sliding. I would personally put boat cleaning products and that kind of stuff in that 5-gallon bucket, and then you can also put anything else you desire in here. So very large, very deep storage right here next to the door. So we look above us here, we have our controls for our outriggers there and there. So if we take a look over the side of the boat, you can see the outriggers right up there, which makes it just that much more of a fishing boat. Like I said, rod holders and everything like that, they put outriggers on this boat. So you guys already know you can do all the fishing you want. So looking over here, this seat actually folds up and it turns into a little storage area. And then in addition to that, this entire console will also lift up, and that will be access to the seat keeper, which we will show you in a couple minutes. Right over here, we can lift this on up and it becomes a grill. And then you can open the drawer underneath, control your grill, add any extra storage and all that kind of stuff. Since it is the grill area, I would probably put, if you're going to be grilling often, maybe keep some seasonings on the boat, any grilling utensils you might need. That is personally what I would do with this area. In addition, over here we have our panel that has all of our light controls, all that kind of stuff, live well fish boxes, all that kind of good stuff. You might be able to see above me here, right there, we have a sunshade as well. You guys remember the sunshade from the front of the boat? You can just barely see it over there. They have a sunshade in the back. Looks like it's almost all the way retracted just to maximize the amount of shade on this boat. Okay, so here we have one ginormous fish box. So you open this on up and look at the size of this box. So this box right here is perfect for those long, thin fish that we always talk about, the mahi, the kingfish, the wahoo, all that kind of good stuff would go absolutely perfect in here. In addition, you can use it for storage. Let's say this is the perfect boat if you want to, if you live in Florida, take it over to the Bahamas, take it to Bimini. This is perfect. You could throw maybe some suitcases in there or something like that if you need. I would wrap in a plastic bag or something like that first. But you get what I mean. You can use it for all the storage needs that you may desire. And we also have an identical fish box like that one right over here. So we'll close this fish box up. Okay, so if we take a look over here, I was actually told this is a temperature regulated freshwater rinse down. So when you come off of the beach or you come out of the water, whatever, you want to rinse off. It's really nice, let alone to have that fresh water to rinse off. We have that on our boat as well. And it's one of our favorite things. And when it broke, my dad made sure I fixed it. But this one is actually temperature regulated. So you can see the hot and cold right on there. So you could actually take a hot shower after coming out of the water. I mean, how amazing is that? I can only imagine the feeling. Maybe one day I'll be able to experience something like that. But a hot shower coming out of the water sounds fantastic. It is an awesome feature. And honestly, it's something I really don't see on any of the boats, even the bigger center consoles and others like that. So take a look over here. We have some storage. This is where our fire extinguisher is gonna go, if you couldn't tell by the sticker. So we have some more storage in here. You can put whatever you want in there, an identical one right over here, but this one does not have a fire extinguisher. There looks like there's some boat cleaning products in there. So you might have noticed this big seat. Now, first off, look how nicely this is tucked away. This is the only part of the seat that you can actually see right now. So that way, if you are fishing, you always have to worry about hooks getting into your upholstery. That's the last thing you want, because then it'll rip your brand new upholstery on your $2 million boat here, which is definitely not something you want. So they make sure to hide everything or almost everything away to make sure when you are fishing, it is not getting in the way. Okay, so we're just gonna pull these two just like that. And that is actually one of the easier seats I've opened. Though these seats are always a challenge, but you can see how high up these seats go. It's super comfortable, especially somebody my height. I mean, my shoulders pretty much are even with it. This is a very comfortable seat, and honestly one of the most comfortable forward-facing stern seats I sat in. A lot of times they can kind of like, I feel like these seats might be a little bit of an afterthought and they can be really uncomfortable. This seat was certainly not. It's very comfortable. So you can close this seat just as easily as it was to open. Just gotta kind of go slowly, that way it doesn't go crazy on you. And now we could take a look at this awesome cooler in here. So you can open this on up. You can see they have all the waters in here. This is definitely insulated. I'm not sure if it's refrigerated. I know it's not refrigerated right now. I'm not sure if it can be, but we could just close this on up, just like so. Open up here, and what's under here? A sink right there, yes. And this actually looks like, it might be a fillet board. Maybe I would probably, might not be meant for that, but I would probably use that as a fillet board to cut some bait since you're already here with the sink. So that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a little cutting board. But very convenient to have this in the back of the boat. That way you can easily wash your hands when you get them all fishy from touching all that bait. Close this right up. And then right here, it's very deceiving. You have your live well. Now it looks like just a little live well by the size of the hatch, but you can actually open it up. It is a full-size, huge live well that even goes over to the side there. You can store all the little fishies that you want to while you're fishing. Now of course right here we have the dive door access. So you already know you can use that to dive with, you can use it to, I don't know, pull tuna in the side of the boat if you had to, something like that. But we also have this side deck over here. So you can see, you've seen this on some other center consoles, but they also have it here on the 44 Offshore Pursuit. I'm currently standing on the side of the boat right now, which is still wild, but this is just like the ultimate party platform, honestly. You can put like a beach chair or something like that over here. You can watch everybody swimming in the water. It's really cool just to be standing on the side of the boat like this. And they also have the spot for a ladder right there. Now when this platform is up, you can close the door, this door just like so. And it's actually a really cool mechanism. So you can see the mechanism right there. You actually could just lift up, turn, and it locks into place like that. It's a really cool mechanism I haven't seen used on any other boats. So it's a really innovative idea, and you know, it takes a lot of the complicated stuff out of some of these hinges. It's just very easy, very structurally sturdy door. So in addition to the back over here, we also have some rod holders. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 rod holders. Like I said, guys, this boat was built for offshore fishing as well as comfort and beach and everything like that. That is the great thing about Pursuit boats, is they always keep the fishermen in mind as well as the family-friendly stuff. This boat is powered by triple Yamaha 425s here, as you can see, and there's a ton of room to walk around back here if you'd like. And you can see this boat is actually sold here at the boat show this year. Okay, and I saved the last part of the boat here. It's honestly one of my favorite things, and you always tell a good boat quality by their bilge area. So that is exactly what we are going to be looking at. And this is just absolutely magnificent. Look how huge this is. Now walking into this the first time, it honestly felt like you were walking into a big Sportfish boat with the twin diesel engines inside. There aren't the engines in here because they are outboards on this boat, but you can hop on in here and like we are, and you can see just how much is going on here. You guys got to take it all in. Right here we have a removable anchor right here, so if you want to throw an anchor off the stern of the boat when you're at the sandbar or anything like that, this is removable, so you can take it out. It has your anchor, has your rope, everything like that. This is also, looks like it is the ladder that goes on the swim platform that we showed you over there. But look how much stuff is going on under here. It is just insane. We got the batteries over here. Everything's labeled really well. Gen Raw Water Y9S. I'm not sure what that means, but it is labeled. Everything very clearly. Everything is very neat, very well done. So you can see right here, this big white box is actually the generator. So it has a generator in this boat because it has AC, because it has hot water, all that kind of stuff. So you need a generator in this boat, not something we're familiar with our other boat reviews. And that back there is a Seakeeper. Yes, that is right. That is the Seakeeper. This boat is equipped with one. And like I mentioned before, this seat right here can actually fold open, and then you can access the Seakeeper for maintenance. Now we'll hop on out of the bilge area. Like I said, guys, it is super professional in there, super neat. Everything is top tier. Trust me, guys, when I say that, you might be thinking it's a boat show. Of course, they're gonna have really good looking bilge. No, I've seen some really scary looking bilge areas on some boats here at the boat show and boat shows in the past. That's why you always have to open up, check it, and it really tells you about the build quality of the boat. So although this is a very big hatch, it is very easy to close. And it's gonna close just like so. So really quickly, I do want to give you guys a rod holder count because like I said, it is a fishing boat. So we have 3 up top over here, 3 on the top over there as well. We have 1 on the side over here, 2 on the side, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8. We have 9, 10 over here. We have 11, 12 over there. We have 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 rod holders on this boat is fantastic. If you wanted to take it up another step, you can even attach some rod holders onto the railing there. That's going crazy, but you can do it. So 16 rod holders is more than you would see really on any other boat this style, and it's really awesome. So I'm sure you guys are also curious about the price. This boat, I was told, I didn't get an exact number, but it's over $2 million. So if you have over $2 million to spend, this is a beautiful boat. It might sound like a lot of money. If you have that much money, you're gonna be buying a good quality boat, and I can assure you that Pursuit is the one that makes some of the best quality boats here in the boating industry and at the boat shows. A huge thank you to the Pursuit team here for being so cooperative and inviting me out here to come film these boats. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing down below. It really helps me out a lot. And if you did enjoy this boat walkthrough, I really think you're gonna like this one over here on the left side of the screen. It is also from the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show this year. I think you guys will really like it. Until my next video, remember to keep living salty.